Libra. I don't know who needs to hear this, but I have this vision. I'm gonna put it in like this vision, and somebody is underwater, okay? And instead of drowning underwater, they're underwater with the proper equipment, the proper tools, the proper enlightenment, and they're able to breathe, okay? Underwater, they're able to breathe. Think about somebody snorkeling versus somebody going underwater without some type of equipment where they can't really, or deep sea diving. There's certain types of equipment that you need in order to kind of like go underwater. And let's talk about the water as like your emotions. So there's certain equipment that you need in order to go under this water, and you're under this water and you have the proper equipment this time around, okay? Some of you guys could have been drowning in your emotions, drowning in some things, but this time you're able to breathe underwater. You're able to clearly see things, and just like a deep sea diver, while you're going underwater, it's the unknown. It's a lot of scary creatures, it's a lot of beautiful creatures, but normally we see people in awe of the beauty that's under the water. So I do feel like that somebody is going into their emotions, somebody is going deep sea diving and self-reflection, and this time they have the proper equipment and they're able to see the beauty. This gives them the tools to kind of cook up something new, to make something new. Something smells good. Something is food for the soul. Something can actually withstand you, can feed you instead of drown you. So instead of drowning, there's a person who is in awe. So I'm thinking of it like there could be many people going through the same thing that you're going through, or there's many people involved in a certain type of issue or a certain type of pain or some type of emotional trauma. But because you seek the proper equipment, and I have to say the proper equipment is God, okay? It's light. It's you seeking the proper equipment. This time you actually can see underwater, and you actually see how beautiful something is. It's like somebody is looking at something that's terrifying, and you're looking at something like, oh my God, this is beautiful. Oh my God, there's so many things I can make with this. Oh my God, there's so many things I can create. Oh my goodness, there's so much inspiration here. Oh my goodness, it's like you're looking at something completely different. Now, I don't know if these other people, they could be different versions of yourself, or they can be other people who you are in the deep sea, in the deep water with. But this time you are here with the proper equipment. So now it doesn't seem scary. It almost seems like this is a hobby for you. Now you'd like to go underwater. And I look at that water as like something like shadow work. It's Monday, it's moon day, it's shadow day. It's something that you're able to see, and you're able to see the beauty in it. And then I also get this question. I mean, not this question. This feeling of there's a person, or there is a huge lie or something, just bad energy, lie, fabrication. I feel like there's something about you that you could have told yourself over the years that's a huge lie. It's a lie. The devil is a liar. And you're able to see the beauty beneath the lie. And I haven't really got the insight on what the lie is used for, why the lie is useful, because it has to be is here. I don't know why it's useful. Maybe it's useful because it kind of connects you to so many other people who are seeing that same lie. And instead of being so reactive, you kind of are like very, very understanding. This is like you're kind of getting it, learning how to swim deep in your emotions. It's almost giving me like the King of Swords, not the King of Swords, the King of Cups. Swimming really, really deep in the emotions and able to find the good, sitting with things. So for some of you guys, you're learning how to sit with your own stuff, sit in your own stuff and find the beauty in you. And now you're cooking up something new. Something new. There's a new type of food, or tasty food. It's a feast. You can smell it in the kitchen. It's going all throughout the house, and it smells really, really good. Like, you can't, like, people can't wait to taste it. I feel like there's people who can't wait to see this new version of you. And the inspiration, the affirmation of the day is, I become a better version of myself every day. With these new tools that you have, whatever they may be, I'm thinking it's light. It has to be, because now you can see the beauty. So underwater is really, really dark, and you just turn a light on and see the beauty. It's the light on in the darkness. Let's say this together 4 times. I become a better version of myself every day. I become a better version of myself every day. I become a better version of myself every day. I become a better version of myself every day. It says, who am I when I'm at my best? How can I be the best version of myself every day? There's a whole different identity that you take on. There's a whole different identity that being the best version of yourself brings. It's like some of you guys are tapping into it, and not tapping into it as some type of chore, but you're tapping into it as like some type of inspiration and awe. Like, you want to go there. It kind of reminds me of like a child who finds something that they really like doing, and next thing you know, that's your whole life. Like, you're doing it every day. You can't wait to wake up to do this thing. You want to tell everybody about it. It's just this new feeling. Maybe you're seeing yourself in a whole different light. Maybe you're seeing yourself on a whole different scale. But I see somebody who is, instead of drowning in a spot where it is completely intended for you to drown in, you can see everyone else drowning. The water is here. But there's something new that you've learned that you take with you that you're not able, you are not able to drown in anymore. And once you learn, it's kind of like riding a bike. Once you learn this, you never forget this thing. You never forget how beautiful something is. You never forget the beauty in it. So, congratulations. Definitely congratulations with that. Because that's a big step. You have a brand new home. Start packing. The Akashic records are open to you, and you have your person's heart. Somebody is moving into a new house, or someone is going into a new state of being, which I'm finding this is a new state of being, and I do feel like abundance is a state of being. Somebody is going into abundance. There is something that you could have been afraid to look at, but now you look at as beautiful. For some of you guys, it's you. For some of you guys, it could be your circumstance. For some of you guys, it is some type of pain or something that you've been going through. And I feel like, not saying you look at the pain as beautiful. Everything is a reflection of you. You're looking at yourself in a new light. You're falling in love with yourself again. It's almost like love at first sight, because you fall in love and you're in awe. You're like in awe with you. You're like, I didn't know this was down here. I didn't know I had this. I didn't know I was this. I didn't know I was. And it's kind of like you revealing yourself to you, or you're being revealed in a different type of light. In a very, very beautiful light. You do have the birds. And this is dire misfortune and fierce enemies. Like I said, there could be so many people around here. Something, that's where I was getting, something was intending for you to drown in. It was intended for you to kind of like be afraid of. Something was intending for you. It was almost expecting you to kind of like be afraid of this, react the same type of way, do something the same type of way, but you kind of react in a whole different way. It's because you see yourself in a whole different way. Now, I know that these birds have came out, but for some of you guys, you're in a whole different dimension. We're talking about underwater. There's no birds underwater. These birds are like above. You're so infatuated with this beauty that you're seeing in yourself that you don't even see these birds, the birds that are singing, the fierce enemies. You don't even see this. So this will be something that will be far away. This will also be something that's going to avert. Also, I'm getting like, it's going to be a time where these birds get really, really loud because they fear that you're not looking or you're not listening or whatever it is that's not working. And we all know that the worst thing that you can do to a narcissist is ignore them. We all know that that's the worst thing that you can do to a narcissist is ignore them. So some birds may get a little bit louder. But then you're so infatuated with you, with yourself, with this new beauty that you seek. And it's not in a superficial way. It's in this way of self-discovery. There's something beautiful about you that you are about to discover. And it goes like you deep diving in your emotions. You deep diving in through your feelings. And through your feelings, or you go through the water. Whatever water may symbolize for you, but it symbolizes emotions. It symbolizes the divine feminine. It symbolizes feeling. It also symbolizes flowing. No shape. Just being able to flow. And you see this type of new beauty in yourself, which is beautiful. It's like falling in love with yourself. You're on a whole different territory. You're not even focused on the birds. You're like underwater. And here are these birds. And you don't see them. You can't even hear them. You can't really hear anything underwater. You can't even hear it because you're falling in love with you. For some of you guys, you need to turn your attention back to you. This could be the sign. This could be the sign that you are looking for. You have the Ace of Wands. This is like a complete change. A complete change in your state of being. And look at this. Look at this. The Five of Wands. Everything around you is like it's intended to be. Something is intended to be chaos, drama, whatever. But it's like you know how to swim. I have the proper equipment for this. I have the proper... I'm ready for this. I can go down. I can go deep sea diving. You're unbothered by something, someone, a situation, a scenario. There's something that's going on. And somebody could have thought that they knew. Like for some people, this may have worked in the past. Some type of pushing of the buttons or something like that may have worked in the past. You may have reacted in the past where a person thought that, but I could just push this button and I can activate Libra and I can get them to, say crazy things. I can get them to, do whatever. Not this time. It's something that you're seeing that's really, really beautiful. And you're thinking about so many things that you can create. So many things that you can cook. And then you're cooking. And it's like you're not worried about anything. I don't know. I don't know who that's for. I don't know who that's for. Let's get into your morning inspo today. Your daily inspo read today for the day. Let's see what we have for you, Libra. Look. This little bird, you got self-interest. Make sure okay. You got self-interest. This little bird right here is not worried about what the noise is going on, what these other birds are doing. They're worried about themselves getting their food and leaving. I told you, you're cooking. Like you get some ingredients and you're cooking, like harvest kind of cooking. You have self-interest in your self-placement. You're thinking about you. You have the anomaly here, and this is like you're a rare breed when it comes to career. All right. In love, you do have release. There's something that you do need to release about some type of relationship. There could be a relationship that you do need to release. Spirit is giving you some type of permission to play. You have this on the spiritual plane. You're playing. You can see yourself having fun, like with the birds singing, the enemies singing, with some type of misfortunes happening. You see yourself playing. Your advice from God is that you are soaring above. I feel like this is what you're doing. You're soaring above. You are flying above. You're soaring right now, or you will soar. What's coming towards you is teamwork. Other people who are soaring. Other people who know about this beauty. Other people who are focused on this beauty. The overall message is wrath. You see all the things that's going on here? Something is in some type of nature. And I feel like you're kind of actually getting into the rhythm of life, the flow of life. There was something that you could have been resisting. This raft here is this overall energy. And in this raft, you're focused on, again, here are the birds. You're in another environment, in a whole other ecosystem, and all hell's breaking loose above you. And everything is trying to get you to come out of this water so you can get into the craziness too, because it doesn't seem like there's no peace here. Something is no peace. And something is trying to get you out of your nice bubble. We're going to call the water the nice bubble. Somebody loves the water too. You may need to get you some type of membership where you can go swim, or you may need to swim a little bit more. There's something about water, or you may need to be around water. You may need to get a fish tank, a nice pretty fish tank, and watch it. There's something about water that calms you. But you see these birds all around here, and that's overall that's going on. For some of you guys, this is the nature of what's happening here. And a person could be wanting to get you out of your other ecosystem so you can get and go batshit crazy. So you can get up and be batshit crazy like everybody else. And that's just not what you're doing. You're falling in love with yourself in different ways. You're seeing different things about yourself. No matter what is going on, it's kind of like the bond that you have with yourself is like really, really tight. The bond that you have with you is really, really tight right now. It's really, really strong right now. Definitely protect your energy. You are worried about yourself right now. And look at the birds still going crazy, still making noise. You don't care. Somebody has like laser focus. Laser focus. Tell me more about self-interest. You have patience. You have patience and realization, sovereignty. You got the green corn moon. Patience. For some of you guys, you kind of given up the need to get yourself to rush through certain things. And this is not like in a sense of you rushing to get to work. This is like you rushing to heal, or you rushing to... And instead of trying to rush yourself to different phases in your life, you're kind of patient. And the reason why you're patient is because you're seeing yourself in a new light. When you start seeing yourself in a different light, you want to spend more time with these versions of yourself, these new treasures that you're finding, these new, beautiful things that you're finding about yourself. You're kind of like wanting to sit with them a little while. You have realization. You're kind of realizing your own power. You have the sovereignty, the queen of the moon. This is your inner power, inner beauty too. And you're kind of thankful for it. So you want to sit with you for a little bit. You want to sit with this version of you for a while. There's a need for you to sit with you for a little bit. Sit with this version of you. Tell me more about anomaly. There's something that you're doing that's very, very rare in career. There's some type of somebody here. And this, because the anomaly is rare, this is going to be rare. Some people may resonate with this. Some people may not. There's something that you're definitely going to do in career that's very, very rare. You have a rare spin on things. Somebody is going to have a very, very rare, out of this world career. Something is just going to happen that's like amazing. Okay, you got this pleasure, fun, pleasure, focus. With this new, you see her underwater. With this new focus, this new focus that you're getting, it kind of brings in this rareness. It's a rare, somebody has this rare ability to kind of see themselves in a light that is only there for people with the proper tools. And somewhere along, I don't know how you got these tools, but you got them. Like, you were already in snorkeling, deep sea diving tools with the oxygen tank. You can breathe underwater. It's kind of intended. Somebody thought that you wouldn't be able to breathe and you'll be coming up for air. And when you come up for air, it'll be this raft and these enemies and these things for you. But you can actually breathe down there. You can actually stay down there for a long time. A really, really long time. But there's something that's happening in career that's going to bring you so much pleasure. For some of you guys, this is you getting your desires. And for some of you guys, you're desiring something very, very rare. This is the realization that you can have it, that is inside of you. I feel like that is what you're realizing, that this is inside of me, that I can do this. There's some type of beauty that you, and I feel like you realize that you are the creator of this. Tell me more about release. What is Libra releasing in love? All right. You have boundaries here. Discernment. Discernment here. Boundaries and discernment. It's going to bring you new beginnings. Lots of new beginnings. This saves you. This new focus that you have, like, I don't know who this is for. This new focus that you have underwater, not only does it make you, it inspires you, it brings this your creative juices out. You're eager to create. You're focused. You're seeing yourself in a different light. You want to sit with yourself. You want to be with yourself. You want to be in this phase of your life for a little bit longer. It releases the rush. For some of you guys, your anxiety goes all the way down, which means coping mechanism, things that like addictions or coping things that goes all, you realize that you don't need too much. You don't need that too much. You don't need something. You may start quitting things, quitting like old habits and stuff like that around this time. But it also creates a bubble around you. This new focus, because you're so focused. And you're not afraid to go to different places and different areas where other people will be afraid to go. Other people will be scared to go. Some people could have talked you out of going. And then here's this food. It gives you nourishment. Something gives you better discernment. When you start looking at yourself and spending more time with you, then you're able to discern a little bit better. For some of you guys, you may be forced or not forced or feeling like you want to go into hermit mode just because you want to spend more time with yourself right now. Tell me more about play. It's crazy because this is our birthday season. So, Libra, tell me more about play. Play, surrender. All right, so on the spiritual plane, on the spiritual plane, you see yourself surrendering and actually playing. So I do feel like your inner child is coming out. Your inner child is coming on out. You're letting your inner child out. You're letting something out. You're letting this fun spirit out. You're letting this thing out. You see yourself doing it. Also, you see yourself beautiful, or like I said, this beauty that you're looking at. You're letting yourself be beautiful. You're letting yourself come out. You feel this immense feeling of peace surrounding you. I'm trying to get it here. This is like a new download. And it's like so much things happening. You have the unexpected. And God is saying you're going to soar, and it's going to be unexpected here. There's something that you're creating. Something is going to be, how far you go up is unexpected. How far something happens for you is unexpected. This is the anomaly. This is the desires coming towards you. Something is divine timing here. And there's something that you definitely needed to use your discernment on. Not eyes, but faith. There's something that you went into with pure faith. And God likes when we talk back to him in faith. There's something that you talked back in faith with. Like you could have gave up the faith, or you could have like lost your faith and felt like you needed to fight something, felt like you needed to take something in your own hands. But no, you were called to go to a whole different ecosystem. Why so many things were happening on the outside that could have gotten your attention, could have gotten you to panic, to be in anger. This wrath is like all hell breaking loose. And this could have been something that you've done while all hell broke loose. You were kind of like figuring out yourself. Also, there is something that's coming to you unexpected because you stayed in some type of, you stayed in the running. Like you stayed in, you did not give up something. You continued to go when something got tough. You continued something. So this could be in the terms of career. Like you worked really, really hard. You didn't give up on yourself. And for that, this is going to be very, very unexpected. It's unexpected rising. Something is unexpected. Tell me more about teamwork. Something's going to be very, very unexpected for you. Tell me more about teamwork. So there's some type of teamwork that's coming to fruition for you. You could have been thinking about some type of collaboration, some type of help that you needed. You needed this help in a certain type of way, and it's coming to fruition for you. Something is coming to you. It's blossoming. You're seeing your own power. You having this power over fear, because fear would have had you right in this wrath. But it takes a certain level of courage and of strength, real strength, to actually go somewhere else, to actually focus on you, to see the beauty in you, to just look in the mirror while everything else is trying to get your attention. I do see that here's the harvest moon, and this could be helpers in the invisible realm, or this could be, helpers. Something is taking you towards your harvest. And then you have patience. You see how the patience is 36 and the harvest is 37. This is taking you to your harvest, I feel. Like a no-brainer here. The pathway. So for some of you guys, this is just a big message of not getting caught up in what's going on outside. You have the tools to handle something, or you have the tools to see something different. You have the choice to see something different, to have this could also be a different perspective. For some of you guys, you have the choice to see a different perspective, and you're taking that choice. Tell me more about this wrath. Trust that you're protected. That's what that is. That's why you're not bothered. That's why you're not moved. That's why when all hell is breaking loose, you're down, you're swimming somewhere. You're relaxing somewhere. You're giggling, you're laughing somewhere. You're drawing somewhere. You're cooking up a delicious meal. You're going to the market and getting like your ingredients because you trust that you're protected regardless. You don't have to fight. This is you not fighting. This is you not being a part of it. This is you separating yourself from it. And the separation comes with you falling more in love with you. You deep diving in love. That was quick. Somebody's deep diving in love and self-love. That was really quick. Like, really, really quick. Wow. First thing coming out is employment change. Somebody's going to a higher direction when it comes to career. Attracting, not chasing. Turning your energy in a different way. Like, exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities, and you have windfall of abundance. Employment change. It says your career path is leading you to a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. So that is the invisible help bringing your desires to fruition. Anything or anyone you chase after, attracting, not chasing, will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. You have exercise to increase your energy and manifestation abilities. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels. And the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. Choose a fun and meaningful activity that you'll look forward to exercising, and it becomes its own reward. Somebody needs to swim. You have windfall of abundance at the bottom of the deck. It says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Good job, Libra. That was your morning inspo. Happy birthday to all of you guys whose birthday is today. I love you guys. If this reading resonates with you, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. And make sure you guys are subscribed. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.